Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Ericka. Welcome. I make motherhood, lifestyle, DIY videos, and organization videos. And today I really needed to get a lot of cleaning done just because I'm actually going to be getting a new desk. So this clean with me ended up turning into a whole week's worth of cleaning with me, so you might see me in a couple different outfits, but honestly I just really bit off more than I could chew. But I really wanted to get some of my daughter's clothing organized and just my own clothing organized as well. If any of you follow Natalie Bennett on YouTube, you might notice that she has a messy to minimal series, and it really inspired me to kind of just get rid of the clutter that I have in my closet, as well as some of the things that we have for our daughter. So we ended up actually donating a lot of her clothes, and I'm not sure what we're going to do with our clothes. We're either going to be putting them up on Mercari, or we might end up donating them. I'm not really sure, but if I do end up putting them up on Mercari, I'll be sure to let you know, and I'll put the link below in case you're interested. But one of the things that I wanted to do right now is just really take a hard look at the things that I have and decide whether or not I'm actually going to be needing them, wanting them, or using them at all. And I kind of struggle a lot with keeping a lot of things that I don't really use, and I'm trying to be better about it. And it might not seem like I got rid of a lot, but I actually really did. So by the end, I think I got rid of maybe like 3 bags worth of stuff. So I know I still have a lot to get through before I can actually consider myself a minimalist, but I am really trying to live a more minimal lifestyle. It was actually very freeing by the end of it. I didn't realize how much stuff that I was holding on to that I really didn't need and didn't want or use. So if you feel like you have a lot of clutter in your house, I strongly encourage you to kind of like look through it, maybe decide on the KonMari method, whatever works for you, but just really think about the stuff that you want to keep and not keep. It might have a better home somewhere else. So I have nothing but good things to say about the process that I went through. But also on top of that, I just really needed to make some more space, because since I'm gonna be working from home, I really needed to have a space for me to TA, for me to do my schoolwork and my video editing. So I ended up buying a desk that I really needed, and it actually took me a long time to get that desk. Oh my gosh, you have no idea. It took me maybe like over a month for me to finally get a desk, because it was always sold out everywhere. But anyway, I have it now, and please stick around till the end so that you can see some of the process that went into making my little mini office area. If you have a really small space, I strongly encourage you to take a look at some of the things that I've done. I really took advantage of a lot of the vertical space that I already had, and I put up some pegboards and some corkboards as well. That's something that I've heard professional organizers talk about, to take advantage of the vertical space. So I'm really happy with the way everything turned out. I have easy access to a lot of my craft things, as well as some of the school things that I need. And the way that my desk is set up, the desk that I bought actually has some under desk storage for me to put some of my books or Cricut supplies or whatever that is easily accessible, but can also be put out of the way really quickly. I am so happy with the way that things turned out. So if that sounds really interesting to you, please stick around. I am going to be going through in a little bit more detail of all the things that I did to get everything set up the way that I did, and the reason I chose them as well. Most of these things I already had at home, but if you don't already have access to either a pegboard or a corkboard, I'll be sure to put some links below just in case you're interested or wanting to set up your space in a similar fashion. I hope you really enjoy this. Stick around. Also, one of the things that you might have noticed if you have been following me for a few weeks now is that I haven't been posting lately. And the reason for that is that I did actually have some videos that I had edited and ready to go, but I just didn't really feel comfortable in posting them at the moment. For example, my Mother's Day video actually ended up turning into more of an infertility journey video, which I didn't really feel comfortable posting in the end, just because I know that a lot of women especially struggle with Mother's Day, because it's kind of a hard day, especially if you're struggling with infertility, if you have suffered any sort of loss, whether that is loss of a parent or loss of a child. And I didn't really want to bring up any negative feelings, especially on that day, because I know that day is hard enough already, and I myself know, just because I have suffered loss myself. So I just didn't really want to be putting that out there, but I will post that video at some point. But I just kind of wanted to talk a little bit about why I hadn't been posting. It's not that I haven't been trying to keep up, it's just I didn't really feel comfortable posting some of the videos that I had done. I didn't really want this to be such a negative space. I want this to be a much more happy space. Anyway, that's why you haven't been seeing that many videos the last 2 weeks, but I am back. I have some videos already ready to go that are already filmed. I just need to finish editing them. I can't wait for you to see some of these videos. They are so cool. Let me actually give you a little bit of a sneak peek as to what I'm going to be doing next. I am going to be working on a really cool DIY for my bookcase. So I am transforming my bookcase into a Harry Potter bookcase, and oh my gosh, I'm doing so many cool projects for it. I'm of course going to show you how I made everything. I'm not going to go into a whole lot of detail just because of that would turn into probably about an hour-long video. But if you do want any more detail or information about how I made some of the things that I have on there, be sure to let me know and I can make a more dedicated video to that. But I just didn't really want to be spending 2 hours or an hour and a half just describing the projects that I've been doing. But I will give a quick detail about it just in case you are interested in doing something similar. But most of the stuff that I have on here, very few things I actually had to buy. I'm utilizing a lot of the things that I already had at home just because I'm trying not to go out as much, and I don't really want to encourage any of you to feel like you need to leave the house to do these things. So I'm trying to find creative ways to use the things that I already have. If that sounds really interesting to you, I would really encourage you to subscribe to my channel and please ring that notification bell, just because it helps me out and also because I don't want you to miss out on something really cool like that. If you are really into Harry Potter, if you're really into DIYs, I think you're really gonna like my next video. You're really gonna like these DIYs, especially if you are gonna be home for a little while longer, just with everything that's going on with COVID-19. I hope that you are all staying safe. I hope that you are all well. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and shut up, and I'm just gonna go ahead and clean just because I have a whole lot of things to do. So I'll see you guys in a little bit, okay? Bye-bye. Real talk right now, I am having a really hard time keeping the room clean. It's been really messy lately and I've been kind of working on it. Like, this is actually a big improvement compared to what it used to be. But now that my desk is here and now that the paint is drying, I really need to kind of move some stuff around so that we can fit it. So let me just show you what I'm working with. Okay, so right there where the mini fridge is, that's actually where the desk is gonna go. So I had to get rid of some of that fabric and those Huggies and all that other extra stuff, and I'm probably gonna put that into the closet. But that mini fridge, we're actually gonna go ahead and move that just over there by where the wall is, and we're just gonna keep it there on the floor. Much better, a lot cleaner. A couple things are going to be going to the garage. We don't really need a heater right now, where it's pretty hot right here where we are. But what we're going to be doing is that bookcase is going to be moved all the way to the end right over here. And then this desk is going to be moved over here. And then my new desk is going to go over here where the mini fridge is at. And then we're going to get rid of that coffee table completely. And then we're also going to put some of those things away. That's just some extra fabric that I have for a couple projects and some diapers and other baby things, which are going to be going in the closet.
Pretty good.
You guys, it's finally here. You have no idea how long I've been waiting for a desk to come in. It's been like about a month, but Amazon finally came through. So I'm gonna spray paint these legs like a rose gold color. Here's the paint. Whew, sorry about that. So here's the paint. It actually looks more like a copper, but it says rose gold, but I think it'll be fine. I think it's gonna turn out really cute. So the desk actually has them black, and I didn't want that. So this is actually what the finish is naturally on it, which is a lot nicer than what I thought it looked like on Amazon, so I might keep it. But I'm gonna actually pull out the wallpaper in a little bit and see what it looks like, just kind of over it without sticking it on it.
Chile?
Okay, so after what seems like an eternity later, I finally just put the desk inside the room. It's actually the next day already, and I moved all of the stuff that we needed to move. So my husband's desk is now where the bookcase used to be, and the bookcase is just right over here. As you can see, I started to take a few things off of it already, just because I am getting ready to do a different project with it, but I'm just gonna leave that alone for right now. But so far it's looking pretty good, right? I'm gonna show you right now a little bit of what I'm gonna do too. So this is actually a pegboard that came with one of the rolling carts that I got from Michael's. It's one of those 3-tier rolling carts, but I'm actually gonna just put that on the wall just because my baby's starting to walk and I don't really want her to hit her head, or I don't want any accidents. So I'm gonna go ahead and mount that on the wall and use it. And I'm also gonna go ahead and mount this cork board. So I'm just gonna tie a string to the back, so just to make it a little bit easier to hang, because I hate using the two hooks on the ends. So I'm just gonna go ahead and tie a little ribbon around it and put it up on my wall. It actually looks really nice. I wanna show you right now. So what it also does is that it has the added benefit of also hiding the cables that are from the TV. And also I'm gonna go ahead and hang these little string lights. I got those at Ross maybe like 6 months ago, but I'm sure you can find them in a lot of places. So I'll try to link some similar ones. They were actually pretty inexpensive. They were maybe like $5, but I just feel like it's really gonna add a lot to just make it a more welcoming and more warm environment. Doesn't that look really cute, you guys? Oh my gosh, I love it. So I was kind of hoping that the string lights were going to be enough to provide light for my desk area, but it's really not. So I'm just going to go ahead and mount that big long light over there. My husband's had it for a couple years and he wasn't using it, so I just went ahead and used it for myself. And I'm just going to go ahead and drill that onto the wall, and I think it's going to do a really great job at getting some light into my space. If not, then I'll just see what else I can do. But so far I think it's going to work out pretty well. Also, one of my favorite products are these command strips. They work really well for keeping my cables just within arm's reach, but also tucked away when I don't need them. This basket I actually got from the children's section at Target, but I'm just gonna go ahead and use that to hold all my planners and all my notebooks, just so that I don't have to keep everything so cluttered underneath my desk space. So it looks like everything is finally starting to come together. I also wanted to mention, just in case I didn't mention it earlier, but that utility cart that's on that left corner, I got it from Michael's. I think I got it when it was 50% off, so it's maybe like around $45, but you might be able to find it somewhere a little bit cheaper. Okay, you guys, this is my finished product and I freaking love it. This took so long to kind of get together, but it was so worth it in the end. A lot of the things I already had at home, so I didn't really have to buy much. Actually, I think the only thing I really had to buy was the Cricut Maker, which was some Mother's Day present for me, and this desk. This desk I bought on Amazon. I'll link it in case you want it. I really like it. My favorite part about it is that it has this little shelf space underneath. So on this side I keep kind of my school stuff. I have my laptop and just some notes, and then on that side I keep my crafting things. I've been using some of my crafting things, which is why it's not on there right now, but normally it'll have like my Cricut mats and some vinyl or other things that I'm working on. And what I really like is that when I'm studying or when I'm taking notes or doing any sort of craft, I can just put something down here like my cell phone, some other notes, and I can just kind of keep them out of the way, but they're just really accessible if I need them again. This board I actually got a couple years ago. I think I got it either at Michael's or at Target. I don't think that they would have it anymore, but I'll definitely link a similar one. I like that it matches very closely to my desk, but I just love the way that it looks. Isn't that amazing? Oh my gosh, I feel like it really does a lot to the space. It just makes it look so nice. Let me actually turn off the light so you can kind of see. Isn't that so cute? Que romantico, huh? I freaking love it. But it's such a nice place to study, to do my crafts, to do some reading, if I ever get a chance to do that, but it's there. These decorations I kind of just added myself. So these flowers I got at Michael's a long time ago when I was working on another project for my baby's crib. And these I actually got from my Happy Planner. I had one of the really large size Happy Planners, and I just took off the months. I don't know what month this was, but I just took off the months and I added washi tape to the edges and I just put it on here. So both of those are from just leftovers from old planners. Right over here I just got this little basket from Target. So the basket, I think it's in the children's section or in the baby furniture section. I've been using it just to kind of hold all my planners and my notebooks, and also this this label maker, which funny enough I actually got it at Goodwill. I got it for $3 and it's been probably one of the best things I've ever found there. Let me give you a little tour of this little pegboard. So like I said, the pegboard actually goes in this utility cart, but I didn't really want to have the pegboard down there. When I hung it with actually some command strips, and it's been staying pretty solid, so no complaints so far. I have the basket that came along with that pegboard, and I just have some pens, some X-Acto knives, some razor blades, just things that I don't want to have like within child's reach. And then I have my washi tape, a bunch of other regular tapes, some magnetic tape, and then my painter's tape, which I use a lot for some of my projects with wood on the Cricut Maker. I got this pencil holder on Amazon. I used to use it on my desk in my lab, but I haven't really, but right now I just kind of wanted to keep it here. I'm not sure what I'm going to put in it yet. This I got at Target in the dollar section a while back ago, maybe like 6 months ago. But I'm sure Target has something similar, very cute things like that right now. This is a frame that I got at Ross, which I really like. This is from back in Christmas time. These are things that I used to keep in my desk back in my back when I was at school in my lab. So far everything's working really well. I love everything about this area. I've been using it to study. I've been using it to do my crafts. I have this Cricut Maker that I got as a Mother's Day present. I've been using it like crazy. Isn't that so cool, you guys? I can't wait to show you some of the crafts I've been working on. Oh, also I wanted to show you back here, I hung a command strip to the back. So this is where my laptop cable kind of goes. So let me just show you. See, so I can just leave it back here, tucked away, and then if I need to charge my laptop, I just pull it right out. Super cool, huh? So that is pretty much everything. I hope you guys really like this video. I hope you got some inspiration, especially if you have a really small space. It is definitely possible to have a really nice office space for you to do whatever you need to do right now that we are all sheltering in place. I hope you really like this video, and I hope you all stay safe. If you have any questions, please let me know and I'll make sure to answer them. I hope you have a great one. Bye guys. I'll see you on the next one.